Back for the second half. Y'all get your ticket stubs out, and we fixing to give away a ticket to next week's show. So get a hold of your ticket stub, and we're going to get the house lights up, and we're going to draw a name. You can take some of this home with you, but she is one of the best female country singers that I have ever heard in my life, and we're really glad to have her here tonight. So make her welcome again, Miss Lisa Layne.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you folks stuck around. We got a lot of good country music coming up. So, without any further ado, kick it off, fellas. I couldn't sleep last night, just walked the floor. Thank you. Don't know how I'll stand this anymore. Lonely all the time since I lost you. Received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you caused me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Thanks for sending something I can't use. Received your invitation to the blues. Yeah. You took the laughter from this world of mine, and thanks to you the sun will never shine. Walked the floor so much, wore out my shoes. Received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you caused me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Lonely me, I don't know what to do. Received your invitation to the blues. Received your invitation to the blues. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you folks stuck around. We're having a good time. Y'all having a good time so far? Good, good. I'm glad. I thought the rain was going to scare everybody off. I guess y'all get rain down here in Florida, right? A little bit? Oh, she says a lot. Earlier, when the power went out, we were rehearsing, the power went out, everybody tried to blame me. Why, I don't know. But I swore up and down it wasn't my fault. But the rain had stopped, and it got real quiet. Now, like I said, I'm from Texas, and I grew up in Tornado Alley is what they call it. And when everything goes quiet all of a sudden in the rain, you go under cover. You go down, and everybody's looking around like, what's wrong with her? Why is she freaking out so much? It's not me. It's not me. I'm not doing it. Trust me. So anyway, we're excited when the power came back on. We could all breathe a sigh of relief. And like I said, I'm glad you folks are here. We got a lot of good music. This next song is an old Willie Nelson tune, as opposed to a new Willie Nelson tune. Anyway, it's an old Willie Nelson tune. This one's called Mr. Record Man. Mr. Record Man, I'm looking for a song I heard today. Someone blue singing about someone who went away. It's a lonely song that plays it wrong, but it's lonely girls like me. It's a lonely song about a lonely girl like me. There was something about love that didn't treat her right, and she'd wake from troubled sleep, then call his name at night. Mr. Record Man, oh, get this record for me, won't you please? It's a lonely song about a lonely girl like me. Driving down the highway with the radio turned on, and the song that I heard singing sounds so blue and all alone. It's a lonely song about a lonely girl just like me. It's a lonely song about a lonely girl like me. There was something about love that didn't treat her right, and she'd wake from troubled sleep and call his name at night. Mr. Record Man, oh, get this record for me, won't you please? It's a lonely song about a lonely girl like me. It's a lonely song about a lonely girl like me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Whew, thank you so much. We've got, like I said, this is the music we're doing is older country, which is good music, yeah. And I met. Yeah, I can't barely see. I met these two young ladies while we were fixing our hair in the bathroom, and they said, "Oh, we like your singing." I said, "Thank you so much. That's very kind." And I always like to see younger folks in the audiences and stuff. And then I stopped and I said, "Did you know anything I was singing?" And they both said, "Yes, we knew those songs." I thought, "Oh," I said, "I'm so excited. Thank you so much." It's always happy to know that. How old are you girls? 12. Listen to him. I remember when my voice was that high. Anyway, with two 12-year-olds, know songs that are at least 60 years old. Yeah, how about that? Well, here's another one to stick into your pipe and learn it. This is Lynn Anderson tune. And Martina McBride. You know that one? Martina McBride. And this one is called Rose Garden. I never promised you a rose garden. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. If you take, you gotta give, so live and let live or let go. Oh, 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 I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you won't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you'd better think it over. If sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver silver platter, but what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Play, boys. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know, you'd better look before you leap. Still waters run deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Yeah. Thank you. Woo. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. All right. Let's just kick this one off and see if I can catch my breath while I stand here a minute. All right, this is a good one. Well, they're all good ones, but this is a great one. I'm a big. I'm just losing my whole train of thought tonight. Pass me by, yeah. Okay, so what was the name of the chick singer that sang it? Don't rely on you. Janie Fricke. Thank you, honey. I was a big Janie Fricke fan. Say that 10 times fast. And she actually lives down the road from us now. But anyway, she had a big hit on this one too. Johnny Rodriguez, there's a bunch of them had hits on this. The gun's off you now, don't worry about it. Oh, you feel better now? His eyes got really big. All right, this is a great song. It's called Pass Me By. Would you look at what came down the road today? Thank you so much. Wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I don't know what you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I don't know what you think you've run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Thank you so much. Aren't y'all nice? We'll take y'all home with us. Hey, Boo, can we fit them in the car? What? All right. This is old Daryl McCall song, and I actually recorded this one. There's a strange connection. Daryl McCall and Patsy were buds back in the early '60s, and so it was neat to get to meet him and listen to how he did this song and try to do it like that, but not exactly like that. Anyway, it's a great song, and it's on one of those CDs back there. Oh, that reminds me. I want to thank you folks for the CDs that y'all purchased and things like that. And I know some of you ladies got some jewelry. Bless your heart. You know, I make that stuff, and it keeps me off the streets and stuff, things like that. But what's that, hon? Oh, you do? Do you really? He's going to be like one of those dealers. Hey, you want to look at my truck? Anyway, this is this Daryl McCall tune, and it is on one of those CDs back there if you're interested. The song is a great song. It's called Still a Lot of Love in San Antonio.
Darling, they say you sure have missed me since she's gone, but you don't have to live with lonely feelings, 'cause there's still a lot of love in San Antonio. If you're longing for the moonlight and the roses, if you need me and you love me, come on home. The moon still shines like silver on the river, and there's still a lot of love in San Antonio. As far as I'm concerned, she only helped you to realize where all your love belongs. A future full of love is all she left you, 'cause there's still a lot of love in San Antonio. If you're longing for the moonlight and the roses, if you need me and you love me, come on home. The moon still shines like silver on the river, and there's still a lot of love in San Antonio.
Yeah, I want to thank these guys for working so hard on the music. It's they always say country music's easy to play. It's not that easy to play. Country music is not that easy to play. So I appreciate these guys working so hard at learning these things. Now, I know that Miss Leona and Ron and Jade were out here. When were they out here? In January? All right. They're very good friends of those nice people. I love them to death. And great entertainers and singers. And there's some friends of ours. And so I've got a song that is one of Leona's hits for herself. It's not one she wrote for someone else, believe it or not. And she always says about her song, she said, I wrote this song. This is Leona. She said, I wrote this song and it made me a lot of money. And I spent it. Yes. That's my girl. Anyway, it's a great tune. The song is called Yes, Ma'am, He Found Me in a Honky Tonk. Yes, ma'am, he found me in a honky tonk. Thank you. And I know I'm not the kind of girl you'd want your son to know. Yes, ma'am, I know you think that it's all wrong. And if he felt the way you do, I'd go back where I belong. Yes, I know he deserves the best, and there's better girls than me. And please don't quarrel with me, I love him, can't you see? Yes, ma'am, he found me where the lights are low. And I've seen the other side of town where good girls shouldn't go. Yes, I know he deserves the best, and there's better girls than me. And please don't quarrel with me, I love him, can't you see? Yes, ma'am, I partied with a crazy crowd, and someone just like your loving son helped to show me how. Yeah, someone just like your loving son helped to show me how. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Y'all don't you love her? I just love her to death. What a songwriter and what a great lady. All right, now you can't do all these tunes without popping out with a Loretta Lynn tune. Guess which one I'm gonna do? No. But I had the most difficult time trying to remember how the song starts earlier today at rehearsal. So what were the first two words, fellas?
Well, you thought I'd be.
That's right. Thank you so much. Anyway, the song is called, you know, when you got a billion tunes up in your head and you're just as ditzy as I am anyway, I'm really not blind. Sometimes, you know, I take a vacation and I never leave the house. So this song is called Don't Come Home with Drinking with Lovin' on Your Mind. Well, you thought I'd be waiting up when you came home last night. You've been out with all the boys and you ended up half-tied. The liquor and love that just don't mix, leave the bottle or me behind. And don't come home a-drinking with loving on your mind.
Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find. 'Cause if you want that kind of love, well, you don't need none of mine. So don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. Yeah. You never take me anywhere because you're always gone. Many nights I've laid awake and cried here all alone. Then you come in kissing on me, it happens every time. So don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find. 'Cause if you want that kind of love, well, you don't need none of mine. So don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all thought I was going to do Coal Miner's Daughter, and you're going to sit there for 15 minutes while I sing every one of those verses. Aren't you glad? I'm kidding. This next song, I was actually invited to join a show thing that was forming down in San Antonio, Texas, back in 2008. I was asked by the man who played pedal steel guitar on the hit of this next tune that we're going to do. It's this Buck Owens tune that we're getting ready to do. And the man's name was Tom Brumley, and he was a legendary steel guitar player. Played on, of course, all of Buck Owens' hits. He was a buckaroo. Played all of Buck Owens' hits. Dwight Yoakam, Sarah Evans, Ricky Nelson. If you know of a steel guitar ride and a tune, 9 times out of 10, if it was a hit, it was Tom Brumley playing it. And so it was unfortunate that Tom passed away while we were actually rehearsing this show. And but we got to meet him, we got to know him, and it was a true honor to work with a legend like that, even if just for a very short time. And so tonight we're going to do this song together again, and we've got someone to play the steel who can give it just as much style and taste and flair as Tom did. That's right. And you'll hear what I mean. You know the tune. You're going to love it. And, of course, you're going to love the steel playing is what I mean. So the song is called Together Again. Together again, my tears have stopped falling. Thank you. The long, lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters. We're together again. together again. My gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms. Now where you belong. The love that we knew is living again, and nothing else matters. We're together again. No, nothing else matters. We're together again.
Don't you love that? Didn't that just give you the goosies? Okay. Now, because I've been singing professionally for about 237 years or something like that, 235, 237, something. Anyway, my husband figured it was time to throw in a couple of new tunes. Why? I don't know. But he did, and so he likes to pick out these. My husband's a steel player, too. Where are you, boo? He's at home. Oh, there you are. They turned the lights on and everything. Anyway, he's a steel player, and he works for me because he works cheap. And so he picks out these songs, and they're good songs. And you know, ditzy me, it takes a while to learn them. So I've got my cheat sheet right here, so I hope you don't mind. So the blind girl's going to walk over here by the cheat sheet. I love getting old. All right. And this is a Ray Price tune. It's a great tune. It's called Don't You Believe Him.
He can give you a reason to live if he wants to. He can make you forget other loves that you have known. He has two lips and two arms to thrill you, as very few do. And if you want him to give them to you, just ask and he will. But don't you believe him? I did, and soon he'll believe in me. No, don't you believe him? If you do, then soon he'll believe in you too. He can tell you a lie you believe if he has to, and you'll trust him till time and the tide both stand still. And he'll cry on your shoulder and swear to the things that he won't do. But be careful, for when you're not looking, he will. But don't you believe him? I did, and soon he'll believe in me. No, don't you believe him? If you do, then soon he'll believe in you too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, I appreciate the band humoring me on these tunes. You guys mind hopping over to I'll Be There? I'll Be There? Yeah. All right. Here's a fun tune. I want you people to kick up and wiggle in your chair and clap along, sing along. It's a good tune called I'll Be There. There ain't no chains tied enough to bind me. Look for me, honey, and you'll find me any old time you're ready with your charms. I'll be there, ready and waiting, and there won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Well, love me if you're ever gonna love me. I never have seen a road too rough to ride. 'Cause I'll be there, ready and waiting, and there won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Take it, yeah. Have seen a road too rough to ride. 'Cause I'll be there, ready and waiting, and there won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Yeah. Whew, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much. Here's another Ray Price tune called Pride. I couldn't sleep last night, just walked the floor. Don't know how I'll stand this anymore. Lonely all the time since I lost you. Received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you caused me such pain. You guys are great. I just hope I never go through this much again. Thanks for sending something I can't use. Received your invitation to the blues. Took the laughter from this world of mine, and thanks to you the sun will never shine. Walked the floor so much, wore out my shoes. Received your invitation to the blues. Don't know why you caused me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Lonely me, I don't know what to do. Received your invitation
to the blues. Received your invitation to the blues.
So, hi. Isn't that sweet? They says, nice to meet you. Our names are Crystal and Karen. Thank you so much. Now everybody knows your names. Okay, well, let's just, you guys are great. Incredible. Those who caught it, just keep your mouth shut. You can't do it. Turn that video thing off. No, I'm kidding. Excuse me, just kidding. Pardon. All right. So we're going to get back to just a few of the Patsy songs. Excuse me, like I said. And someone actually asked me over here, say that 10 times fast. He said, were you the one that sang the Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You? Thank you. And yes, it was me. Still is me. We're not going to do it because we didn't think about it. We didn't think about it. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I'm a one-hit wonder, and I'm not doing my one hit. I know. Go figure. But thank you for asking, and it is the top 7 Christmas song of all time. Thanks to folks like you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's top 7, right up there with, White Christmas, and Grandma got run over by a reindeer. And I'm gonna take just a little drink of water. And I'm actually in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because of that too. Yeah, isn't that funny? And I sing Patsy Cline music. The two don't mix, but that's all right. Like I said, I'm sorry we're not doing it. I'd love to, but we didn't even think about it. It's on CDs back there. I know that. It's on the radio. Just call your radio station anytime. Q102. And all right, so we're gonna bring back a little Patsy music. This is a fun one. She did so many ballads. We like to kind of dig out some of her songs that were maybe not big hits, but they're fun songs, and they get your feet tapping and everything. This is a good one. It's called Honky Tonk Merry Go Round. I'm on a honky tonk merry-go-round, making every spot in town. Starting out early, coming home late. Every night with a brand new date. I'm on a honky tonk merry-go-round, acting like a foolish clown. Still racing those blues that you left with me, wondering if I'll ever be free. Round and around I go, riding high and feeling low. Round and around just like a top, while I'm getting dizzy but I can't stop. I'm on a honky-tonk merry-go-round, acting like a foolish clown. Still racing those blues that you left with me, wondering if I'll ever be free. Yeah. Round and around Now here's one. Now Patsy was a big fan of Hank Williams, yeah, and Kitty Wells, because that's about the only other female artist on the radio at the time when she was country artist, when she was listening to the radio. That's all they had back then. And so she liked singing this song in her shows, and I know y'all know it. And she gave it her own twist, which was kind of a very bluesy, of course, version of this song. The song is called Your Cheating Heart. Your cheating heart will make you weep. Thank you. You cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the very way I do. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got one more Patsy tune we're going to sing for y'all. This one Loretta Lynn had out too. That's a fun song. It's called There He Goes. It's a little low for me. Do you mind if we raise it just a bit? Don't know. In F? Okay. There he goes. He's walking away. Each step he takes brings heartache my way. She won his heart. I lost him some way. Don't you just hate chick singers? I don't feel like singing in that key right now. Sorry. It was just me. They're playing it right, and then I don't like that key now. So if I had hair to flip, I'd do it. All right. So this gets us to, we've got a couple more tunes we're going to do for you. And we always like to end our shows as we did in Branson for the longest time, and they still do. Every show ends with, of course, a salute to veterans, and they're very sincere about that in Branson, and as they should be. And then some gospel tunes. So we're going to end this on a gospel note. And yeah. Do we have any veterans with us tonight? Any of them? Yeah? Thank you all very, very much. Can we see you? How about the rest of you stand and clap for the veterans that stay seated? Get up. What the heck's wrong with you? There you go. Thank you so much. That's how you're supposed to do it. Right. Anyway, we appreciate all you folks being here, as well as you veterans, and we appreciate what you did and what you've done and all your sacrifices for all of us. And next time you see a veteran on the street, you darn sure better shake their hand, because I'll come hunt you down. I don't think I can't. No, I'm kidding. All right, so like I said, we're going to end this on a couple of gospel tunes. And this first one I do in the Patsy shows because she recorded this song also. And it's a wonderful tune. Sing along. It's called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Just a closer walk with Thee, granted Jesus is my plea, daily walking close to Thee, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is old, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely on to Thy kingdom shore, to Thy shore. Sing along. Just a closer walk with Thee, yeah. Granted Jesus is my plea, daily walking close to Thee, let it be, dear Lord, let it be, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. All right, we got one more, folks. You folks sing along. I know you know this one. It's called I'll Fly Away. Come on, everybody.